it is a problem with it. Of course, it is a problem with it. And that is one of the things that we are facing as a people. It is a problem with it. Because I have come to find out that we like to compete amongst ourselves. You see, there is nothing the black man or black woman cherishes to compete with her own. It makes no sense. You understand? It makes no sense. It's not about striving to be the best. It's about working to give your best. But you come to find out that at the end of the day, what we do is we strive to be the best. We want to be the best in our community. I have the best car. I have the best house. My house is the most beautiful. I wear the best clothes. This is not what it's all about. It's all about giving your best to those that you say you love, or those that you claim that you love, or those who claim that they are your people. But we want to know who has the best whatsoever it is, as if we attach importance to things that really doesn't matter. Then the people we are complaining that they have been oppressing us, they have been enslaving us, does not think that way. He wants to write his name with a golden pen. That means he wants to leave a legacy, a legacy that posterity and the generation to come will always praise him for. This is what they do. They don't care what they lose. All they want to do is to make a good name for themselves. They don't want to know whether they are the best or not, but they want to make a name. But all we care is to wear the best clothes, have the best things life can offer, and show off with them. Then who are you showing off to? Excuse me. To those that you claim you've come to deliver, or the people that you say you don't like, or they don't like you. Who are you impressing? It makes no sense. If you want to impress somebody, look for something that no matter what they do, they can never wipe out your name in a hurry. Do something tangible for your people. Do something for the black community. Stand up and join this crusade. Join this crusade. You see, for those who are fighting and then you've been facing one battle or the other that you never anticipated, I want to tell you something. It is obvious that the people that will fight you more, those that will really fight against you more, are those that you have come to save. That these are the first people to challenge you, the first people to try to frustrate your effort, the first people that will question your authenticity, the first people that will ask you questions that will dare ask you, who are you? Who do you think you are? It is the people that you are sent to save. It has always been like that because our people are very difficult. Our people are very difficult. But in as much as I'm saying this, I still don't agree with. I try to understand with them, but I don't agree with them. Those people that says, I don't live where blacks are living. I mean, I'm the only black guy in my neighborhood. You are dead. The day they will kill you, no one will save you. In my corporation, I'm the only black guy. They will soon kick your black ass out of that corporation. It's about opening door, establishing, connecting with your people, and then bringing them into the fold. That is what it's all about. It's not an individual race. If you succeed, we have had millions of black people succeeding individually, but it didn't change a thing. Not until the community succeeds. It's an individual effort will not be able to wipe away the shame of the community. There is nothing to be ashamed of, but we are in a situation where we really want to register our name. We want to be respected. Your success alone cannot bring that. Now, we still have a black man as the president of U.S. It didn't change a thing. Because it's fine. It's a big achievement, but it did not change a thing because we are talking about over 1 billion people. And then how do you think that just one person's life will change their life all of a sudden. We need to move as a community. We need to move as a family. That is why, whether you have the best car, there is no car you will ride that nobody has not ridden. There is no house you will build that people have not built something like that or something better than that. Or the cloth you are wearing, somebody designed it. Even if you are the one that designed it, somebody made the material. So what is so special about it? Nothing. I'm not saying you should look at her, look fine, look good, live in a good house, but that is not what it is. That is not where it ends. There is more to life than that. There is more to life than that, and there is more to what we are fighting for than that. We have a destiny that is above you, something that is more than you, something that is bigger than you. Not something that is as big as your desire. Your desire is little. We have something that will affect a community, that will not just affect that will affect a civilization. And we need you to be part of it. Forget about being the best. Give us your best. That is what we want. Do your best and we will appreciate you. We don't want to, we are not looking for who is the best. It's not a competition. We need somebody to complete us. We need people to join hands with us and fight this battle. I have to go now. But I want to leave you with something. Ask yourself this question. What you are pursuing, is it something that you can manage, or is it something bigger than you? If it's something you can manage, if it's something that is normal, then that is not your purpose. That is not what you should be pursuing. But if it's something that is bigger than you, then I can assure you that somehow you are on the wrong track. But the best track is, let it be something that is bigger than your community. Because if no matter what you do, if it is not something that will affect your community, if it is something that is bigger than you and it is a bad thing, it will not work. But if it's something that is bigger than you and it will affect your community, that is where your call is. You were not created by accident. You were created for a purpose, and the purpose for which you were created is for you to affect the community where you have been brought in. I don't know why we are wasting our time. I see a lot of women posing naked, trying to show how beautiful their body is. Is it what it's all about? Black consciousness, is it what it's all about? I see guys trying to pose with whatever they want to pose. Is it what it's all about? It's not what it's, if it's what it's all about, then I wouldn't want to join the race. There is no need for me to join the race. For me, it makes no sense. I cannot spend my time and my day trying to show off. If I want to show off, I know where to go. But if we are talking about creating awareness, coming to consciousness, releasing and awakening our people, then there should be more to it than just what we are doing. There should be more to it than just this. It's not about anything. It's not about you. It's not about them. It's about us as a people. It's we versus those that has held us bound. It is we versus those that has deceived us, that has manipulated us. We need to work it up. When I spoke about religion separating us, I'm not saying that people should not worship. I'm not saying that people should not believe in the Most High. What I'm trying to say is this. The religions they brought to us, the ones they introduced to us, they are fake. And because of the nature of its foundation that is fake, it has been designed to manipulate you and separate you, to put enmity between you. Remember, in the same script, you say, I will set mother against son, daughter against father, children against their parents. Why? You say a man's members of a man's family will be his foes. So it is a religion that has been designed to set people apart, to separate you so that you won't be able to unite to fight against it. But we understand that these religions, we are something created to be good. But people corrupted it and made it a den of confusion. We do not need this confusion. We do not need this confusion. People corrupted them and made them a den of confusion. We do not need this confusion. That is why I'm telling you, we need to understand where we are. If we can come together, open our eyes, forget about what you've been taught. Forget about what you've been told. Forget about everything they have taught you. Open your mind. Sit back and ask yourself questions. Anywhere you come across a question and you cannot find an answer, throw that thing away. It doesn't matter whoever gave you the philosophy. Any philosophy that has no answer, that you have questions, deep questions, and you cannot relate or connect it with an answer, forget about it. It doesn't work. It's meant to imprison you. But that is not, look, there is a saying that says that the Almighty is not what? An author of confusion. So once there is confusion, once there is complications, it's not him. He has clarity. So whatever that he has given you, the creator, because if you look at the earth itself is clear. There is nothing confusing about it. You see a tree, you recognize it as a tree. The sun, you know how it comes out and how it goes. So if anything has confusion in it, it is man-made. It is not him. So do not really spend your time on it. Don't waste your time. Forget it. Throw that one aside and move on. That is what I'm saying. So if you look at most of this religion, there are so many complications and confusions in them. And not just because of that, we understand and we know by facts and by proofs that these things are things that man has complicated, manipulated, and then created to deceive you, to deceive the world. And that is why we are exposing them, so that you yourself will know that that is not what it should be. It's a distraction. It's just like sports. They created sports for distraction. They created the same way they created their religions for distraction, so that you focus on things that doesn't matter while you are still living under their bondage. And you don't need this. So let us forget about who is the best and focus on how we are going to give our community the best we can. Please, let's forget about who is the best and focus on how we will give our community the best. That is what I'm saying.